Sup, guys? What's going on? That's it. Got some good news, got some better news, got some stuff going on, and my God, it feels good to be a Chelsea fan right now. Just thought I'd have a dart for it while I was here. Strong by dart for it. I drink enough of it. Lads, sort out a deal for me. But what's going on, people? Welcome back to 100% Chelsea, and welcome to a bit of breaking news. And I'm absolutely buzzing to announce, as pretty much every single other news outlet is, because it's finally done and people get that little bit of news. Oh, mate. Courtois gone. Happy days. Got rid of that. See my tweet about snakes on a plane, which is the one I was probably proudest about today. That went out. And, yeah, we've got Kovacic on loan in return. Yeah, listen, it's pretty decent. Everyone is absolute. Well, everyone on the channel is buzzing about it. We've been talking about it all day. Obviously, we've been looking at doing all this kind of stuff. And, yeah, like, the deal in itself, obviously, I was discussing it earlier when I did the live stream. I'm pretty sure Lawrence is going to have something to say about it as well. I'm sure everyone will. It was pretty much agreed yesterday. We've just seen, obviously, Kepa is pretty much the only thing that is set to be announced. And, you know, we've got Kovacic. Done. I keep repeating it because I'm happy. Kovacic. So if I get his stats up for you, let's have a little look at that. Mateo Kovacic last season wasn't exactly a massive player at Real Madrid. Obviously, you've got a midfield of Casemiro, Kroos, and Modric. You're not exactly going to get the most game time. But on Squawka, he made a total of 17 appearances in La Liga. Didn't score any goals. That's not his game. I mean, he scored 9 in his entire career, apparently. He had he created 7 chances in 17 appearances, which is okay. A 94% average pass accuracy, won 61% of his aerial duels, made 0 errors, but only made 1 defensive action, which isn't that great in La Liga. Let's just get everything up, shall we? What did he do in the Champions League? Did he make any appearances? He made 1 or 17. He made 17 appearances in the Champions League, and it's pretty much exactly the same stats. I mean, that is definitely not right, but that's fine. That's fine. We figured it out. But, yeah, listen. It's a really, really good signing. I'm going to get the official statement now from Chelsea. Let's go online. Let's get that statement out for you from Chelsea F.C. Let's see what they have to say about that. My favourite thing was scrolling through the Twitter comments on their Chelsea's official Twitter when they announced it. It says, Chelsea tonight have agreed, and Real Madrid tonight have agreed a fee for the permanent transfer of Thibaut Courtois, subject to the agreement of personal terms and passing a medical. Subject to completion of the deal, Mateo Kovacic will join the Blues on a season-long loan, and that's all they've written. That cannot be right. Well, that was 20 minutes ago. So what does that mean for us? Well, it seems that he's pretty much going to come into the centre of midfield. People asking, is there an option to buy? I thought there would be an option to buy. It doesn't say anything on there. So it just seems it's a season-long loan. So, I mean, I guess it's an okay deal, but it's not the best. He'll come in for a season and develop, and I'm pretty sure we'll end up going and trying to buy him. Look, Kovacic is a central midfielder and kind of more of a defensive midfielder. He's not that attacking midfielder that people are after, but apparently Chelsea are now really trying to get hold of Fekir. They've put their fee up, knowing that the English transfer window closes tomorrow, and apparently Chelsea are looking to meet the valuation. They've already agreed personal terms with Fekir. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I think that he has capacity to succeed at Chelsea. I think that he's a very, very solid central midfielder. My question now is, though, now that I'm seeing that there potentially isn't an option to buy, is it a good bit of business or is it a bad bit of business? It's not that great. I think that the overarching problem with that, if there's no option to buy, is not going to be great. But the good thing right now is, until Kepa is announced, Rob Green is our first choice goalkeeper. Oh my God, this is going to kill. Let's just get Kepa done. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, look, it's a great bit of business. Chelsea got rid of someone who is literally just continuously causing trouble, who ironically, when we're doing well, committed his future to the club, as Lewis very kindly pointed out in our little group chat, and said that Courtois, it's apparently said in March 2017. That's funny. Wasn't that the year we won the league? He says, I don't see myself at Real Madrid. I see myself at Chelsea, the club that 6 years ago saw me playing in Belgium and gave me the opportunity to sign for them. They also allowed me to be on loan for 3 years at Atletico, which helped me become the keeper I am now. Courtois, you're a liar and you're a snake. And I really hope you get nutmegged 5 million times by Lionel Messi in El Clasico. As do pretty much the entirety of the Chelsea community, because nobody likes you. But yeah, I mean, what we're going to do is I've got this, and that's pretty much all I have to say on the matter. Let's see what happens with Kovacic, because I don't know, there might be a bit more news about that, and if there is, we will be letting you know. But let's go through some of your old comments, shall we? Let's go. What an intro, mate. I was really happy. I just had to go with what I needed to do, you know what I mean? Let's have a look. How am I? I'm very well. Fekir, Martial and Zaha. So we swap our best goalie for a second team player from Madrid on loan. Well, if there's an option to buy, I think it's a pretty good little deal. But if there's not, I think that's just pretty pointless, personally. But to be honest, he's not our best goalie. Considering I also read a comment on the Twitter, which I retweeted on my personal, which is at Louis_Beneventi now. I just hit a K. So if you did already follow me, thank you very much. If you don't, I am currently chasing Lewis because I need my throne back. Let's have a look. So this guy, I cannot believe this guy said it. It is an absolute joke. He said that goodbye and good luck, legend. You've written your name in the Chelsea Legends book. Best keeper the club have ever had. Am I the only one that's going nuts here? What is that? Why would you even... it's got a gif of Courtois. I just can't even look at it. Look, why would you even say that? Why would you even say that? What is going on? That's ridiculous. Courtois is not the best keeper we've ever had. He's not the best goalie. Okay, he's not. And let's be honest, he's not even the best keeper in the league. I probably wouldn't. This isn't me being bitter. I've genuinely thought this for a few years. Courtois has never made a save where I've gone, wow, what a great save. He's made saves that keepers should be saving. You look at De Gea or you look at Lloris with those cat-like reflexes. They're getting into the corners where people don't expect it. Courtois can't get to the floor. Courtois leaves his legs open. He's not all that. I'd say he's still top 5, but he ain't the best keeper in the world. What else we got on? The snake's gone, Louis. I agree. Keep on doing these videos. These what the live streams. Do you like these? I mean, we are going to be doing more of these live streams. I think tomorrow we're going to be doing a big one. I'm doing stuff for UFF for transfer deadline day, but Mr. Lawrence Vascoli will be leading the stream. I think that I was talking about earlier. I'll get him to be doing that, or him or Lewis. One of them will be, and I might join from when I finished. What else we got? I smell the barbecue. We didn't have a barbecue, actually. I made a great dinner. I was actually quite proud of myself. I made my speciality chicken. It's like peri-peri, but it's so much nicer. I'm not going to make you the recipe. No one's ever going to know that. We had sweet potato mash, sugar snaps, broccoli, and asparagus. Quite proud of myself. Mushrooms and spinach was on the side, like in a mix thing. It was really nice. We do need a striker now. Yes, I agree. I think Fekir could play out there, potentially. We're looking for a short, nimble striker to kind of fit the system. I would quite like to see Michy Batshuayi play in the system. I'm not going to lie. I think that he played quite well. I think he has the capability to basically... Well, Batshuayi puts the ball in the back of the net. He's a fox in the box. He's not a hold-up player. He's not any of that. But if you get the ball up the pitch and put it there, he will score. So I think it'd be nice to see him doing some of that. And I think he has potential to. If not, I think Fekir, if he does come in, could be an option to play up front. What else we got? Chelsea are going to have a nice midfield this season. We are. We've still got dead weight, though. But we have got some great options available to play in the central midfield. I'm really happy to see that. Where else we got? Oh, apparently, what? Oh, more breaking news, just as we are here. Apparently, United are coming for Zuma. No way. That can't be right. I'll look. We'll get more people to look into that. Lawrence, or if any of you are watching from the live chat, can someone please give me some more news on that? Put it in the group chat, please, so I can actually give it to these lovely people that are watching. The current 600. Let's share it. You know what? I'm going to stay for a little while. Okay, it's gone down to 584. That's a shame. I was going to say let's try and get it to a K, but if you share it and we can have a chat, I'm going to be talking to you guys about what's happening. Obviously, Kovacic has been agreed. If you're joining us, Courtois, Snake, Twat. Courtois is gone. What else we got? Is the goalkeeper deal done? I don't know, but he's a keeper. If we get him, I think he'll be pretty good for us. I think that's quite a good one. Sources are saying there's an option to buy. I mean, the club haven't said there is. So, I mean, unless there's some more stuff to come up tomorrow, we'll have to see. What else we got? I'm just keep looking at my phone because I keep thinking Lawrence is going to send me something. Lawrence, send me something, please, if you're watching. Someone. Do you want Icardi? Well, yeah, he's probably one of the best in the world. The real question is, would we get him? Chances are, no. To be honest, I couldn't see it happening. I think that 100 million. I can't see us. We've spent 70 on a goalkeeper already, and technically we only really spent 35 because Real Madrid paid the other 35 for it. But that's fine. Morata has Fernando Torres syndrome. No, because Fernando Torres actually scored important goals. He scored one important goal, Morata, but Torres scored quite a few. 2 or 3, which is really quite a few. Interesting to watch what happens with Fabregas. I completely agree. Here we go. More comments. Woo! What's going on? I'm going to probably stare until I finish this. Is it L'Equipe that's reporting it? I mean, I really, really wouldn't do it. Oh, Troops is here. What are you doing? My serious question is for Troops is why he hasn't followed my new Twitter. I'm actually really disappointed with him. Where is he? What is the hell? My trim is not dead. It's actually just because I haven't got any product in it. And I'm actually at home today. So, wasn't really that bothered with presentation because I'm human and people should appreciate me the way I look. And I'm beautiful inside. That's what matters. Okay, what else we got? Where is it? Oh, hold on. There's loads of comments from him. What does he want? Where is he? I'm dead. You're dead. You're shit. No one likes you. What else we got? I'm trying to find these comments. My chicken was not burnt. In fact, when I come back up to my new flat, you are going to come and have some chicken because my chicken is good. That's what I'm saying. Any news on Martial? No, not really. Are we signing a right winger? No idea. Are you not doing deadline day at Stamford Bridge like last year? Right, I'm going to level with you. No, we're not. It was great last year, but the problem is this year we don't have the equipment. We basically, and also to be honest, we did it, but there wasn't really enough news. Like if there was more news, like if Kovacic hadn't happened today, and Kepa isn't going to happen like in the next 20 minutes, half an hour to 2 hours, then potentially, I guess it should be a case of, we'd go down. But unfortunately, there's just not enough going on. But if in January, if something changes, then we'll do it. Because to be honest, this transfer window, I'll be honest, we haven't been as motivated, and because we just haven't felt there's been enough news to make good content. And unfortunately, we're not going to be down there on deadline day. However, Huddersfield, fan cams, usual start, and we've got some special content coming throughout the rest of the season. So, we are going to work a lot hard for you guys because we feel like we want to make that next step. Also, considering it's like my last year in education, I kind of want to have a job going out the back of it. I feel like we've worked a bit too hard to not basically be earning and having stuff. Where's my girlfriend? Non-existent, actually. My girlfriend is Chelsea Football Club, and football. I live for that, and yeah, shit happens. What else have we got? The snake is gone. Yes, you agree. Do you think Martial deserves another chance? I'm not even going to read the rest of that and go no. Zaha up front, yeah. Right, my question is, okay, when I said this at the beginning of the window, everybody said I was a mug. And now, as soon as everyone else is reporting it, why the hell is everyone going, oh, actually, Zaha would be a great little... Yeah, no shit he would. He's decent. He's a good player. Anybody saying that he isn't is like, it's a joke. Actually, wait, someone who's claiming that, of course, left a legend. I just saw that. I saw that tweet. What's going on? See, look at this. This is me just sitting there having a chat with you guys. I love it. I love doing this. This is banter. What else we got? No way. That was a real tweet. Where is it? Oh, it's just disappeared. It's somebody basically on my Twitter and not doing stuff. Hang on. Hang about. Someone on the 100% Chelsea live stream claims that Courtois leaves a legend and is the best keeper Chelsea ever had. Is he on crack? Courtois is not a legend anyway. Best keeper we ever had. Oh, fuck off. No, not at all. Some fans are deluded. He said it, not me, mate. Let's be honest. Is Batman off to Valencia? That's news to me. I haven't said anything to do that. We need a left-footed right winger. Should we get Iron Robin back? I think that'd be a great shout, personally. What else we got? You know what? Madrid are playing smart. They're making Kovacic ready, and they've got Courtois for a good deal. They're just playing us, dude. He is Perez. He knows how to deal with small clubs like us. Well, I mean, if there is an option to buy as this deal develops, we'll have to see. I don't know, because obviously everyone's reporting he's got an option to buy, but the club have said he's just joining us on loan. So unless there's more that'll be released soon as Courtois leaves the club and he comes in, then, we'll have to see. Is Kepa an upgrade on Tebow? I'm not going to say yes or no, because I don't know too much about him. And I'm not going to go watch YouTube compilations and say yes, he is. What I will do, though, is I will speak to some people, to Spanish football correspondents, and what I will do is I will organise a video for as soon as Kepa signs that we'll have someone talking about him, and they can send us a video, and then you guys can know a bit more about him, which I think will be really good. So if you want that, hit a like on the video, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will know about it as soon as it goes live. Drink water for Zaha, Willian for Martial. Well, I think, you need to offer cash in both deals. The question is how much. Obviously, we value Willian at 70 million. They value Martial at 100, I think it was. So we'd have to offer Willian an 130 mil. For Zaha, I think we'd have to. Well, we value Drinkwater at 40 because that's what we bought him for, which is really stupid. But Celevi. So basically, we'd offer. Apparently, they value him at like 70. So we'd have to offer 30 million again. So we'd spend 60 more million quid on top of the 60, potentially. I'm trying to do maths in my head, and this is not a good idea. 60, 95. Then we've got 70 coming in for we'll call him Keith, because people like that on Twitter earlier. So we've got Keith. Keith's coming in for 70 million from Athletic Bilbao. And then we spend 60, which is now 110, plus another which would be another 60. That'd be 170. Take away 35. We basically spent 135 million quid in this transfer window if we did that, and that's actually not too bad. I'd like to see those deals, but I don't think they would happen. I think it's too short notice now anyway. And if we get Fekir as well, as it's being reported, apparently like 60, 70 million, that might take it a bit too far over the threshold considering outgoings. But it'd be interesting to see what happens. Petr Cech was a better goalkeeper than Courtois. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? Bakayoko to Milan. That's pretty much done. He wore an Inter Milan shirt a couple of days ago. Oh, the guy's literally going to become a meme on football Twitter, and I cannot wait to use him in every single memeable opportunity. Dybala and Hazard on the wings, as I like to quote, which I may get put on a T-shirt one day, so I don't have to keep saying it. I might just go, "This is not FIFA," and then just leave it like that. What's going on? Who do you think will have a breakthrough season? That's a very, very, very good point. Who? I will address that. Let's have that. Ask me that question again on a live stream, and let's say at the end of August. So we've had a little look at who else is playing, and we can have make a decision. I mean, pre-season, I don't think is really enough to make that decision. I think Hudson-Odoi could do it, but we need to see if he starts playing in the team. Loftus-Cheek maybe. If Kovacic is coming, I mean, it's going to be hard, but we'll have to see. Please tell me we're not trading Zuma. I really hope not. We should have gone for Oblak over. Really? Right, I'm going to try. I'm going to guess this. Right. Is it like is the Z sound like a th? Let's call him a Keith. We're not going to try. I think we could have gone for Oblak over Keith. But again, that's an extra 30 million, and I think if these are cheaper option, then people will probably go. Well, Marina would go for it. What else have you got? Do you think no? Anything positive? You're not going to get it out of me, mate. Oh dear. Much rather play Ruben than someone who is only going to be there for a season. I agree, but I'm not going to comment on it until Kovacic basically has come through. If when he's holding the shirt and they say there is an option to buy it, then we talk about that. How far do you think we can go in the Europa League? My dog can start barking at someone in a minute, innit? I can feel it. Everyone knows I'm a natural born pessimist. So it really depends on who falls out of the Champions League. Because, getting out of the group stage is definitely going to happen. Well, it should definitely happen. I'm going to say semis. Because you could get really good teams falling out of Champions League. But we're just going to have to see. Semis, if not going to win it, should probably be up there. What's going on? I like Manchester United's bitch when it comes to giving players. No, we're not. It's only happened once. So I think Troops have just disappeared. Oh no, Troops are still here. Where is he? What else we got? If you get Kovacic plus money, would be good business. Yeah, but we're not. We're selling them Courtois, and they're giving us Kovacic on loan. It's a difference. Are we buying Modric? No, we're buying the other one. I think we would be better off paying an extra 30 million for Oblak. That's pretty obvious, isn't it? We need Zaha. Right, everyone. Again, just saying. Said it ages ago. BBC reporting that the goalkeeper's done deal. Are they? Am I going to have to do like another live stream in the space of 30 seconds? No, it says that Chelsea paid the release clause. It doesn't say that the deal is done. Come on. That's what it says on the BBC. Chelsea target Kepa pays 71 million. Wait, what? The keeper's paid the release clause. Madness. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing, right? He's paid it. I thought we paid. See, this is what confuses me now. What the players paid? Did we give him the money to pay his release clause, or does he have that money? Does he have 71 million? He can't have 71 million, surely. That just doesn't make any sense. What? It doesn't make any sense. What else is going on there? Let's go. Oh my god, the comments are moving quick now. What's going on? Right, let's go back up. Last minute bid for Zaha. I said it. I said it in June. I said it. Baku for the Europa League final. Yes, Ian. Ian's here. Yes, Ian. We're going to go to Baku. If we get to the Europa League final, we are going. Trust me. I don't care. He said it's really cheap, so that's kind of the reason we're going. I'm only paying for the flights, really, to be honest. Ampadu's a good shout, for a breakthrough year. If you could sign one player realistically, who would it be? Kepa, because realistically, that's probably the only one that's going to happen now. If the window remained open until the 31st of August like it used to, I would like to go for Zaha. I'd consider that a decent option. But, I don't know what else. Can we get a proper number 9 apart from Alvaro? Why don't we have a deal for Martial and get Willian? I don't know. I think that's pretty much what everyone thinks about this whole thing. Do you really think Kepa is a really safe and reliable option, given that despite that bundle of money? Again, like I always say in transfer windows and in terms of transfer business, that's the fees you're going to be seeing now. You're going to be seeing astronomical amounts, and that's just the reality of it all. I think that Kepa, as a keeper, from what I've heard, is supposed to be like the next best Spanish keeper after David De Gea, like the best up and coming. We weren't going to get David De Gea, so Kepa, I guess, would be the next best option. But in terms of finances, especially this late in the window, you're not going to be signing players on the cheap. You're not going to be able to really negotiate. Chelsea are going to pay the release clause because we can. It was like 35, 40 million we got for Courtois. We're basically only paying half that. We're paying 35 million because the rest of the money's basically gone straight back into that transfer. So, to be honest, I mean, it's a big price tag, and to have on such a young age the label of most expensive goalkeeper on the planet, you know, it is something which is going to be affecting the player. The big question for me that remains is, again, like everyone's saying, can he do it? Yeah, I guess he can, but you know, it's a thing which revolves around time. He's going to need time to develop. He has the capacity to be a very, very, very good goalkeeper. He just needs time. Transfer fees are astronomical now. Anybody who says you can still get a decent player for 30 million, we signed Danny Drinkwater for 40. Who else do we sign? Really bad and was relative. Oh, Morata, 60. He was our record transfer. Kepa's about to break that. Thank God. But look, you're not going to see cheap transfers anymore. Anybody who says you will, you can still get this player for about 30 million. Either they're reaching the end of their contract, or the financial director at the other club's complete utter moron. So, I mean, you decide. But I think, let's be honest, you're not going to sign decent keep players for less than 50, 60 million now. And I'm glad to be proved wrong and seen Chelsea fork out the money. Oh my God, I think that's so quick. Best midfield in the league. Yeah, I think it's up there now. I think we'll have to see. What else got? If you guys want to ask us more questions, you want it to get noticed, if you do it with the money thing, not just because it's money, but that's great because you're really supporting the channel to actually get reinvested straight back in, no equipment, all that good stuff. If you send us like £1 or 50p or whatever you can afford, whatever you want, you know, we will answer your questions because it'll be highlighted. Because I'm not gonna lie, these are coming in thick and fast now, and I'm really struggling to keep up with all of this. And what else we got? Do we need a technical director? Right, this is a question I've been thinking about for ages. Do we need a technical director? I think, look, so clubs nowadays are trying to follow the European system. Obviously, in Italy it started, Spain have got it now, technical directors. Obviously, we've seen at Manchester City, you've seen Tichy Bergestan come in and do such a good job there. Obviously, we had Emanalo, and hindsight is a beautiful thing. Michael Emanalo was, if any of you have seen Come Fly With Me, and you know the characters Peter and Judith, if you don't, look it up. In the relationship between Marina and Michael Emanalo, if you look at Peter and Judith and Come Fly With Me, pause this video, come off it and go look. Emanalo is Peter. Literally, Judith is literally sat there like telling a story. Peter tries to put his bit in and Judith tells him to shut up. That's why Emanalo left. So in this current state, we are not going to get a technical director, and I don't think that's the case. He left in November 2017. We are now pretty much like 6, 7, 8, 9 months on from that. Realistically, I think we do. I think it'd be important. If you've got the head coach role, you need to have a technical director as someone who he can talk to. The technical director then contacts a financial director or the people, whoever does the deals, and then gets them to get that done. I think that's, if you want to try and follow the European system, do it properly. So yes, I think we could get a technical director. The most important question is, who do we bring in? I personally think it'd be cool to get someone who understands the club. I think that'd be great. I think you have to have someone who understands football. But you also need to have someone who is firm enough and honest enough to basically say to Marina, here's an option of 3 players. Don't go for the middle one. This is the one we want. And if they get that done, then we're sorted. If they do go for the middle one is still good enough to apply themselves and be good in the team. So yeah, we'll have to see. I personally think I think in this system you probably do need one. But right now, unpopular. What we got? Oh no, it's some bloke on LinkedIn asking me to connect. Oh, that's nice. I'll do that in a minute. But yeah, honestly, I think it's a case of we just have to take it with a pinch of salt, move it on, see what happens with this transfer window. Yes, I feel we need a technical director, but I doubt we're going to get one if Marina's still there. 100% Chelsea. Where do you think we'll finish? We'll do a video on that. We'll address that. Ballack for technical director. I completely agree. I think it'd be good. We'll have to see what else we got going on. Chelsea, no Champions League next year. Team is dead. Hazard off to Real Madrid in some time. Who knows? Could happen. I mean, it'd be interesting to know who that guy supports, to be honest. Probably an Arsenal fan. They haven't had a Champions League for 2 years, but it's all right, mate. Don't worry about it. What else we got? I'll tell you what. I'm going to scroll to the bottom, and I will answer 3 more questions. What about... Is that still a thing? Is that still going to be a thing? What about Vardy? Are we still doing this? Look, it didn't happen. Transfers sometimes don't happen. That's the reality of the business. You have to crack on with that and get on. It's getting very dark, so I will wrap up very, very quickly. Let's do it. You sent a super chat. I mean, I didn't see the question, so... Oh! You just snapped me. All right, okay. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, this guy's done the right idea. Right, what's the question? I can't see it. Just tell me what the question was. Snapchat it to me again, and I'll answer it. But what else we got? Jorginho or Matic? Completely different players. Can't compare them. Take another swig of your drink as a silent shout out. Well, it's not really silent. Dark fruit, lads. It's a great drink. Love it. I started drinking it way too much when I started going to uni. Here you go. Here's a question. Martial to Chelsea and a swap with Zuma. Is it bad that I'm even sat there considering it? If you really look at our options, we currently have far too many centre-backs. We've got David Luiz, Cahill, Rudiger, Christensen, Ampadu. And we paid 2 centre-backs and we have 5. And then you got Zuma as well. That's 6. Ampadu, I think, is good to have around the squad, so we'll remove him. Cahill's got a year left on his contract. He'll go at the end of the season, probably. We've also then got Luiz, who's got a year left with an option to extend. Rudiger's obviously long-term. Christensen's obviously long-term. And then you've got Zuma. Zuma, for me, I feel, because of his injury, isn't quite up to the standard. And it's disappointing. The one bad injury has completely hindered him. Where he used to have a lot of pace, he doesn't have that anymore. He's not as mobile as he used to be, and that's because of the injury. That he hasn't altered his game to replace that, and that is something which I feel is an issue. And if you play this system of football, you need to be very mobile and very strong on the ball as well. I kind of feel we're replacing him with Rudiger, unfortunately. So basically, if he comes in, then so be it. Or if he leaves and we get Martial in return, I feel it's a viable option. I don't want to, but I mean, if it happened, I wouldn't be too upset. I think, well, for me, again, it's a case of footballers come, footballers go. Club remains. Everyone knows all of that. So at the end of the day, if it got someone in, we'd have to see. I think we will still get Regani, though. No, it's clearly not going to happen now. What else we got? Bailey or Martial? Martial. Feels more can play anywhere along the front 3. Ewan Gosling, I sent the super. See, I haven't seen any of these super chats. Do you think Adoy has chicken? I love that. That is a great one. No, I don't think he did, to be honest. He did wobble a little bit sometimes, though. If Matt is still having shockers, do you think Sarri could use a false 9? It doesn't really work in the Prem. I feel that's something which people haven't really considered. What else we got? Here we go. Here's a super one. I can actually do it. Right. Chelsea FC asks, can you tell us your starting 11 for next season? So are we talking about what my personal starting 11 would be? Because I'm not going to. I'm going to move the laptop a little bit closer because you cannot see my face. It's starting to get really, really dark. There we go. Right. My personal starting 11. Kepa, Keith. I've Keith in goal. Right back, Dave. Centre half, Tony, and Christensen. I was trying to find a nickname for him, so it sounds like you're on the seventh, like a Sunday League team, but it's just not possible. Left back, I'll go Emerson. 3 in midfield, Kovacic, Kante, and Jorginho. And front 3, I would personally go Batshuayi up front. I would go. See, I'd want to start Hudson-Odoi, but it's just not going to happen. It's not realistic. So if I was going to go realistic, it'd probably be Willian who would start, and then Hazard on the left-hand side. All considering that Pedro's renewed his contract for 2 years, potentially Pedro seems like he could be an option for Chelsea. But let's have. I think that works. Fine. Let's go one more question because I'm getting really cold as well. My super. Okay, Ian Gosling. You asked me. You've told me what it is now. I've just caught that. Right. My super chat was: do you think Batshuayi is good enough to be our number 1 striker this season, and has he got a point to prove? Yes to all of those. I think. Look, Batshuayi would fit the system a lot better than Morata. Morata is just shit. And that's my personal opinion. Anyway, I don't think he cares. I feel like Batshuayi, 1, he's funny, which is always good in the dressing room. 2, he basically does have a point to prove. He went out on loan to Dortmund, smashed a load of goals when he was at Marseille, smashed a load of goals at Chelsea when he was on the bench, got a goal pretty much every single time he came on. Now he has to come and he's going, right, look, I'm back in the squad. I was in the Belgian squad at the World Cup. Give me that opportunity. In this system, I think he would work really well as well. Like I was saying, Fox in the box, you get the ball at the pitch, you get in the box, he will score. End of. So he's that type of striker. And yeah, I think that's something which he could work. What else we got? He answered dead questions, not the important ones. Shall I tell you why? Because these are the ones that I see. If you've got such an important question, mate, put it in the chat. Idiot. Yeah, that's right. I called you an idiot. I don't usually call my viewers idiots. Yeah, there we go. Here's one. Right, super chat. If we keep Loftus-Cheek, then how do we play 3 midfielders, Kovacic, Barkley, and Loftus-Cheek, the same position? They fight for it. It's literally as simple as that. But yeah. Chelsea can buy Kovacic at the end of the loan will not expire. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens there. Person asking if I like CFC Fan TV. Not going to answer that. One more. Sound Peter Crouch. Eat some Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. I don't like Snickers or Bounties. Come on, let's not take the piss. Come on, what's going on? There's so many questions. Someone's asking me to make them moderator. How does that even work? I don't. Nini, if you're watching this, help me. How'd you do this shit? It doesn't make any sense. Question. Kovacic. Oh, this is the guy who said answer the shit ones. Let's see if it's a good question. Kovacic to do good in the PL. If you don't answer, you support Tottenham. You said I'll answer it, but like you're saying, it's a pretty dead question. The answer is I don't fucking know. Is he going to do well in the league? Potentially. Do we know? No. He's a good technical player. He's physical. He fits the mould, I guess. But, it's a case of will he deliver on that stage? And that's a serious question. Right, okay. I'm going to answer one more, then I'm gone. I keep saying I'm going to do one more. Right, this is it. One more. Is the deal confirmed? No. Someone's yelling at me to talk to them. Stefan Jovic. Quick question, mate. What happened to you? You went to City and everyone used to say you're really good, but you turned out to be shit. Burger King or McDonald's. I haven't had either for ages, actually, because I've been trying to be good. But if I had to choose, it depends. I eat the chicken burgers if I go there, because I'm not a massive fan of the beef ones. I think chicken tender crisp or chicken legend. If you weigh it up, there's no competition. One's called Tender Crisp and one's called Legend. But other than that, we're going to move on because I am now, like, it's dark and you can barely see me. So I'm going to lean into the screen so you can see me. Okay. So, guys, make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links are down in the description for Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, over here, you can see that there's a notification bell and a subscribe button. If you hit both of those, you'll know I'll be doing videos. I'm going to go inside and finish my dart fruit. Strongbow, if you've got a sponsorship lying on the ground, I think we'd really appreciate that. But, guys, make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. I will see you very, very soon. And, yeah, it's all right.